That's what the white bass look like right there. It's a good one. We should get a measurement just for kicks.
Quarter.
12 1/4, that's a good size right there. Good job, Dean. Hey everybody, I'm Dan Kirk, Dan Kirk Outdoors. Also Captain Kirk. I'm out fishing with Dean out front here, my buddy today. And we're gonna catch some walleyes, hopefully, but definitely some white bass around. We're on the Wolf River, south of Fremont today. Vertical jigging, that's what I like to do. The serious white bass angler will just anchor up and drift some minnows and stuff around on the Wolf River rig. But I prefer just to float the current, vertical jig for possibly walleyes and whatever else bites. We got a gorgeous day. Water temp's 53 degrees. It was only below freezing this morning, but we're up in the mid 40s already now by 9:30. So I'll let you know how we do, what we catch, show you what we're using. Thanks for watching. Bye. There's no bye yet. I'm coming right back. All right. He's got a fish on. What's the little guy? That's a small one. You'll get a bigger one for a picture.
This color is working.
It is. If you get another one, and I don't, I'm gonna change the green. That's why I like to fish with different colors, multiple people. If you're out here with a couple other people, try different colored jigs, see which one they like that day. Dean's off to a much better start with his greens, and I've got orange chartreuse. He's got green chartreuse. Green's been producing more. They'll swim right at the boat. They'll swim right at you sometimes. Yeah, they're just.
Oh my God, you did the topper.
They're different.
Reeling as fast as I could to keep the line tight.
Yeah. If you're out on Winnebago casting for them, you'll hook up and they'll make a beeline toward the boat.
So you're reeling.
Yeah, then you know it's a white bass because they'll just charge you.
Huh.
They're getting pulled that way. It's like, well, that's the way I'm going to swim then. There's one. It's like I started to drop my jig down and it didn't drop. Oh, swing him in.
Got him? Oh.
Got him.
Oh, he's a fat one.
He is a fat one.
Boy, they do swallow that whole hook, don't they?
They take her. They want to eat. Just using a jig, 1/4 ounce jig head with a gulp minnow on there. Bouncing bottom. What I like to do. And there's a big whitey. Nice white bass. Just a little over 12 1/2.
Nice.
Can you eat these? Of course you can eat these. I just take that back strip right there. It's white meat. Flakes pretty good. In cold water. I wouldn't recommend in warm water. Get a little mushy. Just like a sheephead. But I like walleyes better. Yeah, when I first
barely letting it touch and bringing it up like you said.
When I first started taking people out here, I just had everyone do 1/4 ounce jigs like I had, and well, that didn't work. I just got yanked. Good bite, swing and a miss.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Trying to, probably a white bass, thinking he can get a free minnow, but it's not a minnow. Yeah, and I noticed people would have a hard time because I'm moving and it gets shallow, gets deep all the time and changes. And it's like, well, I'll fish with a 1/4 ounce and give everybody else 3/8. That way, if I'm in good contact, I'll know they'll be able to make good contact. Control the boat for my lighter jig and then they can use heavier.
My hands are fine.
You got fish on?
Yeah, I'm fishing. I thought I was about to say I got another snag.
All right. Oh, look at that! It's a sheep.
Oh. Yeah.
He got a drum.
It looked a little different than everything else.
The amazing, the rare freshwater drum. found in the Wolf River and everywhere else we fish.
And I just had that. Curious to see how big it is, because they'll show me.
There's a fish.
There's a fish.
Oh, doubled up. No way. We got big wall. He's got one too. We got him.
Well, I was gonna just pull him in. But...
All right. Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
you got the walleye.
All of a sudden I looked, I said, that looks like a walleye to me. I'm gonna wait for the...
Yeah, good job. Oh, double up. Nice.
What'd you bring in?
I got a white bass.
That's a big one.
Dean got a walleye. See, it happens. That's why I fish this way. Looks like a good eater too. There's my whitey right there. 13 and a half. Big white bass. Here we got a nice walleye. Looks like a good eater. 14 and a half. Perfect eater right there. Yes. Good job, Dean.
All right.
Caught my biggest channel cat ever in this hole.
Is that something you did last year?
No, fish on. Oh, hey, this feels good.
Okay.
Yeah, hurry up.
I'm out of water.
Hurry, hurry. Hurry, hurry. Feels like a walleye. I could be wrong, but I'm never wrong. No, I get wrong sometimes. Oh yeah, it's a nice walleye. Good job.
Oh, nice size.
Beauty.
Boy, that glare, I could barely see the water. Oh, he just spit it out.
Nice.
Let's get that first.
Alrighty. Woo.
Oh boy, it's a sleek looking one. Wow.
There we go. Jigging walleyes on the Wolf River. That's a beauty. Nice one. 18 and a half, I just can't keep it. Too big for my standards here. Let the good ones go. Bye-bye. There's plenty of 14s around. Yeah, that one
Getting the big ones today.
That one thunked it really good, and the way it was fighting, I go, that's no white bass.
Everything showed up and said, yo, you can't. I said, well, you take me to court over it. And they're like, because it had tires on it.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's mobile. It's a mobile unit, right?
So
hey, I got a fish on.
About it.
White bass. It is time. The white bass season has begun.
You're getting them.
Okay, well, got a
No,
walleye on
I
it.
haven't had anything since.
Yeah, I put blue on, dark blue,
Yeah, I went to the
which is always a good choice out here for some reason. But still, I really like having the chartreuse orange. Is still a go-to of mine out here.
Yeah, that's what I've got on.
Yeah, and then sometimes just green, but you were doing good with the fire tiger with the dark green on top, right?
Yeah, and I went to the lighter green on top.
Yeah.
And all I've gotten is a walleye since I did it. I was thinking about that.
He only got a walleye. Darn it.
I got a walleye, so I'm showing and staying with it.
That's right. Fish on? All right.
Right towards the boat.
Where are you bringing them?
Right over here because that's where he was coming. I didn't have much choice. He was
There.
gonna go under the boat, and so I figured I'd pull him across the front.
There you go. A white bass. It's a good one. Do you want a picture with that one?
Yeah. Let's get a picture of this thing.
Dean wants a picture of a white bass. Fish on. White bass, I got him. Swing him in. Just a white bass. Fun to catch though.
Always going to catch those fish.
Right. Gotta do the fishing to do the catching. And if you wonder what size jig I use, I'm using 1/4 ounce. If I'm guiding you, I'll have you use 3/8 to help you find bottom. If you're finding bottom easy, I can lighten up for you. There's a fish right there. I found bottom. Just digging in. There he is. Get him, Dean. All right. Here, I let you do a little something when you're just sitting there.
Well, I know. It's all good to get up and move around. Wait, I was fishing.
Were you fishing? Oh, I'm sorry.
Ooh, that's a good size one too.
Yeah, they're fins too. The fins down on the bottom too are so sharp.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, those are. Yeah,
the ones towards the back.
Right here, right where, right at. Well, that one is too. They all are. They're just so pointy.
Ooh, how big is
12 3/4. Nice fish. I got another one on here. White bass. They can be fun. Get some good action. And normally I swing them in, but I'm giving Dean something to do. Thanks, Dean.
No problem. You're getting my steps in now.
There you go. Get your steps in. A nice specimen. Well, the white bass run is officially on, I would say. They're in the areas that I like to fish. Some walleyes are still biting. But honestly, I don't have a whole lot of room for people unless you can fish during the week. And then come June, I'll be out on Lake Winnebago casting reefs. So join me. I'm Dan Kirk, fishingguidewisconsin.com. And this has been a Wolf River Update Report. Plenty of people out here. Of course, we get some more. I'll show you a few more fish, but you know what they look like. He hit hard. Is it a walleye? I don't know. Get the. It's a better fish, whatever it is. Oh, it's a pike. Oh my God! How cool is that? Oh my goodness. Well, he could have broke me off. That's why. I mean, the hit was intense, so that's what these guys will do. Look at that. He took her down. A northern. And my jig is down his throat. You don't catch many of these out here, I'll tell you that. That's pretty rare.
Cool.
There we go. Finally, so many. I got them. There he is. Well, this is a lucky day. I already have 2 in the box. That's all I want. 1 walleye, 2 white bass for a nice meal. Bloop. Oh yeah, there it is. And there's a fish there right on it. I was just gonna wind up, but so often there's a fish right there on that snag. And oh, look at that, it's a walleye. It's a little guy. Here's a 12.5 incher. 12.5. Fish on. Just got it down there. Trying to cast and they're right under the boat.